February 13th, 1542. The Tower of London breathes cold mist through its stone lungs. A girl, just 19, walks barefoot over the frost-covered corridor. Each step echoes like a heartbeat, counting down. In her hands, a small prayer book trembles. Her lips move silently. No one hears the words, not the guards beside her, not the axe waiting ahead. But death listens to each word coming out of her breath. That girl, she was once the Queen of England, Catherine Howard, Henry VIII's rose without a thorn. But on this morning, there are thorns everywhere. 18 months ago, she was draped in silk, crowned in gold, kissed by a king old enough to be her father. Now, she's draped in fear. The night before, she begged the guards to bring her the execution block. She wanted to practice laying her head down, not out of bravery, out of panic. She didn't want to scream. She didn't want to flinch. But how did we get here? We start in chaos, a crumbling estate, a reckless childhood, and a house with no rules. Catherine was just a girl, and she was raised like a rumor. Born around 1521, no royal blood, no formal education. Her father, Lord Edmund Howard, was more interested in losing money than raising children. She was sent to live with her grandmother, the Dowager Duchess of Norfolk. The maiden's chamber was a glorified dormitory. Catherine was 13 when Henry Mannix, her music tutor, touched her where he should not. At 15, she met Francis Derham, her grandmother's secretary. They called each other husband and wife. Then she was summoned to court. She became a lady-in-waiting to Queen Anne of Cleves. And then he saw her, Henry VIII, 50 years old, obese, ulcer-ridden, power-drunk. He looked at her and saw salvation. July 28, 1540, just 19 days after annulling his marriage to Anne of Cleves, Henry stood at the altar with Catherine. She was adored, but not free. Their marriage bed was cold, and Catherine, barely past girlhood, was trapped in it. That's when he appeared. Thomas Culpeper. Their glances turned into letters, letters into whispers passed in candlelight. Jane Rochford, Catherine's lady-in-waiting, orchestrated it all. Francis Derham reappeared, demanding a position. Panicked, Catherine gave him a role, made him her personal secretary. Instead, she just handed dynamite to a man holding a match. Secrets could not stay buried. November 1541. John Lascelles went to Archbishop Cranmer with rumors. Cranmer wrote a quiet letter. Henry read it. He wept. He locked himself away. When he emerged, he was out for blood. Catherine screamed, ran barefoot, begging, but no one let her through. Derham and Culpeper were arrested, tortured, confessions spilled. December 1541, the executions began. Derham, hanged, disemboweled, quartered. Culpeper, beheaded. January 1542, Parliament passed the Act of Attainder. February 13th, 1542. Same place Anne Boleyn was executed. Catherine was carried to the execution block. Her legs refused to move. She clutched a small prayer book, whispered, "I die a queen, but I would rather die the wife of Thomas Culpeper." One clean cut. Her name was erased, her memory scrubbed. But the silence only made her story louder. She died, not from treason, but from being a girl unprotected. Her ghost is said to walk Hampton Court. Now, she is all thorns. If you believe the forgotten deserve to be heard, subscribe, because we tell the stories they tried to silence.